Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Summerhour. We start off with your top stories brought to you by Nevada Hands Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. North Las Vegas police released video Thursday of a man reaching for a revolver before he was fatally shot by two officers. 58-year-old Philip Peinado was pulled over last Friday at Allen Lane and Madre Way. The man was driving a sedan with no headlights on. Officer Fernando Herrera's body camera shows that he asked Peinado for his driver's license before he reached into the glove compartment and pulled out the revolver. Herrera and another officer both fired shots. Peinado was pronounced dead at the scene. Southwest Gas plans to again raise customer rates. Rate increases are expected to begin April 1st, about 20%, marking this the utility's largest increase. Southwest Gas says that the increase is due to higher fuel purchase costs. Are you still confused by the rerouting traffic surrounding the $305 million Tropicana project? Well, you're not alone. Review-Journal's Jen Ah breaks down NDOT's latest video offering help to those navigating around the Diamond interchange on the Tropicana Bridge over I-15.
Well, Nevada's transportation officials say the Tropicana's intertwining lane system is still sending some drivers onto the wrong side of the road.
Don't just go on autopilot and assume the driver in front of you has it down.
It's called DDI, Diverging Diamond Interchange, added in January on Tropicana Avenue between Dean Martin Drive and the New York Hotel.
The DDI requires drivers briefly cross over into what would normally be the oncoming travel lane.
But with new visitors constantly coming into town, some are still confused.
Those drivers coming from I-15 can either go east, right, or west, left. Notice the drivers turning left stay in the left lane. That's going to seem counterintuitive since usually you have to cross traffic to make a left turn.
Bottom line, follow the arrows and striping on the ground.
It might seem like you're driving in London for a few seconds, but don't worry, you're still in the USA.
The I-15 and Tropicana Interchange project's diverging diamond configuration will continue through the middle of next year.
In your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability, staying close to home pays off for one North Las Vegas resident. While playing at Aliante, Michael H. drew a 7-card straight flush on Emperor's Challenge to win the progressive jackpot of $252,812. He plans to use his winnings to pay off his car and take a nice vacation for the first time in over 20 years. And total employment in Nevada rose to more than 1.5 million jobs in January, and Las Vegas area employment increased by 4,000 jobs from December to January. While the unemployment rate stayed the same at 5.5%, it was the highest unemployment rate in the country. Chief Economist David Schmidt with the Department of Employment, Training and Rehabilitation said although our unemployment rate is high, so is the total number of job openings in the state, reflecting an ongoing tight labor market. In your weather report, brought to you by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Don't forget to set your clocks forward 1 hour this weekend. Daylight saving time begins at 2 a.m. this Sunday, March 12th. And Clark County Fire Department officials say the springtime change is a good time of the year to change the batteries in smoke and carbon monoxide detectors. Well, happy Friday, everyone. Mostly cloudy skies, strong winds and rain this afternoon. Highs today reaching the low 70s. Wind gusts getting as high as 30 miles per hour in parts of the valley. Tonight, mostly cloudy skies, winds increasing. Gusts could get as high as 50 miles per hour. Slight rain chances as well, lows in the low to mid 50s. For the weekend, mostly sunny skies with breezy conditions all weekend long. Daytime highs in the low to mid 70s. High winds on Saturday, but decreasing by Sunday. Evening lows in the low to mid 50s. High temperatures and breezy conditions to start your work week.
Here's the latest in sports. UNLV nearly completed the comeback from a 22-point deficit, but ultimately fell 87-76 to Boise State in overtime. E.J. Harkless gave the Rebels their first lead of the night with just over 4 minutes left in Thursday's quarterfinal, but life was brought back into the Thomas & Mack Center when Shane Noel hit a buzzer-beater three-pointer to force the game into overtime. Ultimately, the Broncos outscored the Rebels 14-3 in OT. UNLV has not appeared in a conference tournament semifinal since 2014.
In your health news, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital, we're here for you when you need us. A bill was introduced Wednesday that could give low-income mothers postpartum care for up to a year after giving birth. If Senate Bill 232 passes, Nevada would join 29 states that have already approved the extended Medicaid coverage. The U.S. Centers of Disease Control says 1 in 8 women who recently gave birth experienced symptoms of postpartum depression. Are you and your family members working as a caregiver for a parent or grandparent? Well, here's a resource that can aid you financially. All 50 states offer self-directed Medicaid services for long-term care. These programs let states grant waivers that allow income-qualified individuals to manage their own home care services. You may also be eligible for tax credits and deductions. Rules differ from state to state, so it's best to contact your state Medicaid coverage program to ask about their options.
Vegas Nation, brought to you by Station Casino's STN Sports. Download the app today. The Raiders have been awarded 2 compensatory picks for this year's NFL Draft. The Silver and Black are receiving a 5th-round pick, number 174 overall, as well as a 6th-round pick in number 214 overall. The Raiders officially own 11 picks, including the number 7 overall pick. This year's draft is set to take place April 27th through the 29th in Kansas City. Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The NCAA Men's Basketball Tournament Selection Show is Sunday, and Houston is the 6-1 favorite at the Westgate Superbook to win the national championship. Alabama, Kansas, and UCLA are each listed at 8-1, followed by Gonzaga and Purdue at 12-1. Arizona, Connecticut, and Texas are next at 16-1, with Baylor and Tennessee paying 20-1.
In your entertainment news, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. A famous Australian-American musician is currently headlining at Planet Hollywood Resort. Review Journal's John Katzlamides has the details.
There ain't no wasted time for Keith Urban at Zappos Theater at Planet Hollywood. Urban has just opened his series at Zappos Theater after headlining previously at the Coliseum at Caesars Palace. He's right at home wherever he plays, and he's really turned in a rocking performance at Zappos Theater. He plays a great guitar solo where he works along the frets and pops the microphone, pop, 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 during it. You have to see this. And he also plays the drums a little bit in honor of his father, Bob, who himself was a swinging drummer. Urban plays all the hits. He's a satisfying artist, and when you see him, you get why he's had so much success.
Thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. If you have an Amazon Fire TV, search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas Breaking News streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here later today for 7 at 7 p.m. From the Las Vegas Review Journal, happy Friday.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.